Anything you didn't understand?
No, sir.
Then Aisha, Ganya, start your camera. Ruhan, Mr. Ba, Mr. Bot, Candyman.
Sir, I am not at home, so it is difficult to me to turn on the camera.
Are you driving, beta?
No, sir, but there's no table or anything to
Okay, beta. Okay, all right.
Sir, I forgot how to do it. I forgot the method. Can you explain?
I will explain after everyone has given the answer.
It is very difficult.
You were saying, sir, you are giving grade 5 questions, grade 5 questions. So I thought I will give you a grade 6 question today.
Grade 7 question. I also forgot that.
Guys, everyone send the answer.
What does arrow mean?
थोड़ा सा गलत होगा बेटा. Maybe your unit is wrong or something else.
They did not put a unit.
So maybe that is why.
Okay, maybe I'll put a
The
unit.
send your answer, guys. बहुत time हो गया.
But map usually checks without. Okay, it was a unit. Map usually checks without a unit like as it is.
Was I on unmute?
So maybe
What did you hear?
I don't exactly remember.
That's great. You have a very nice memory.
You just think maybe it was some centimeter because you did not put the unit.
So should I explain, guys, now? Mr. Blah, have you sent?
I'm doing the second one.
I'm giving 1 more minute. Try कर लो, guys. इसका भी wrong है.
Okay, explain.
So I am explaining now. So everyone जिसका हो गया है, please send the answer. नहीं हुआ है तो I am going to explain now. So guys, number of sheets and weight. Simple, my ratio remains same. So number of sheets कितने हैं? 140. उनकी thickness कितनी है? 1.82. तो 245 sheets की thickness कितनी होगी? X. I will do X upon 245 is equal to 1.82 upon 140. Directly मैंने X upon 245 कर लिया. So X will be equal to 1.82 upon 140 multiplied by 245. Now guys, when you come to grade 7, simplification gradually becomes difficult and difficult and difficult. So this I know will be simplified. पहले मैं I can just remove the decimal and put the 100 down. So then I know these will be divisible by 70 and 91. Then because this is divisible by 7, I can try this by 7. मुझे यहाँ 10 आ जाएगा. 7 3s are 21. ये भी 7 से divisible हो सकता है, ये भी हो सकता है. तो इसको भी कर सकता हूँ मैं. I can try with 245 also. तो मैं 240 91 को करूंगा. I will get how much? 13.
13.
तो बस 245 into 13 डिवाइड बाय 1000 कितना होगा सुधरम?
So the answer will be, sir, wait, I'll open it up. 3.185 centimeters.
3.3185 होगा बेसिकली. So that will be 3.185 centimeters. Now guys, if you notice मैंने 10 को simplify नहीं किया. Why I did not simplify 10? Because फिर मुझे divide करना पड़ता. So इसलिए मैंने 10 और 100 को I did not simplify. Sometimes simplifying makes your life easier. Mostly it will make your life difficult. ठीक है guys?
Mostly it will make it difficult. Can you explain
हाँ, अगर
again?
आप 10 को simplify कर दोगे तो yes. अगर आप सिंप्लीफाई करोगे तो फिर मुश्किल हो जाएगा ना कई बार. इसमें मुझे देखो कोई डिवीजन नहीं करना पड़ा, जस्ट एक मल्टीप्लिकेशन करना पड़ा.
Understood. So can
Sir,
we
can
do
you
like remove the decimal point, like add two zeros to everything?
बेटा आई डिवाइडेड बाय 100 ना, रिमूव द डेसिमल पॉइंट के लिए.
Yes, sir. And can you do like that also?
यस वी कैन डू लाइक दैट. नेक्स्ट इज 2.73 एंड दिस वुड बी y. तो अगेन आई कैन डू द सेम थिंग. y अपॉन 2.73 is equal to 140 upon 1.82. तो y will be equal to 140 upon 1.82 into 2.73. नाउ गाइज 2 डेसिमल्स ऊपर है 2 डेसिमल्स नीचे है तो मैं कैंसिल आउट कर दूंगा. अब गाइज आई डोंट नो आपको दिख रहा है कि नहीं दिख रहा. आई नो 9 2s are 18, 9 3s are 27. तो 91 2s are 182, 91 3s are 273. तो यहाँ पे 70 हो गया. 70 into 3 is 210.
So wait, sir. You removed the Sir, you removed the decimal, but you did not put any hundred.
बेटा बिकॉज मैंने यहां से भी डेसिमल रिमूव किया, ऊपर से भी किया, नीचे से भी किया. दोनों जगह से अगर मैं कर रहा हूं इसका मतलब क्या हुआ, मैं दोनों जगह
That's
100
right.
से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहा हूं. अंडरस्टूड?
Okay. Yes, sir.
दीज आर सम ट्रिक्स यू हैव टू लर्न इन व्हेन यू कम टू ग्रेड 7. चलो मैं सोच रहा था ये क्वेश्चंस और प्रैक्टिस नहीं कराने पड़ेंगे बट वील डू सिंस वी परफॉर्म्ड सो वेल, सो वी विल प्रैक्टिस अ लिटिल बिट मोर. We will call Agarwal uncle. Guys, please wish everyone wish Agarwal uncle, please. All right, do this question. कितना टाइम चाहिए भाई?
So 1 minute. Wait, sir, I got it wrong. Sir, I delete my answer. Delete.
Sir, may I go to wash the room?
If your answer is correct, then yes. Come on, Mr. Bot and Mickey Mouse. Chalo, everyone has understood. So length and weight. So length is 13, weight is 23.4. Length is 6 and weight will be x. So I can do x upon 6 is equal to 23.4 upon 13. So x is equal to 23.4 upon 13 times 6. तो ये cancel out होगा क्या? हो जाएगा. This would be 13 ones are 13, 10 will be the remainder, 104. So it will be basically 1.8. 1.8 into 6 will be what?
10.8. 10.8.
10.8 kgs. So everyone, Mr. Bot, आपने आंसर नहीं भेजा था?
No, sir. I just joined to the network issue and disconnected, so I was
Okay,
solving.
all right. तो guys, ये जो हम कर रहे हैं, this is what? This is which type?
Linear equations.
What is this? नहीं, ये linear equation नहीं. What is this?
Ratio proportion.
तो guys, ये जो है, ये है direct variation. What is this called? Direct variation. What is direct variation? देखो, cost of 9 toys is this much. तो 16 toys की ज्यादा होगा या कम होगा?
More.
More. So if one increases, second also increases. So if one increase and second also increase, that is called direct variation. That is called what? Direct variation. For example, the cost of articles varies directly as the number of articles. जैसे हमने जो sheets और weight का question किया था, again direct variation. जो हमने टॉयस का क्वेश्चन किया, अगर हम कॉस्ट का क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं 25 meters 1575, how many meters can be bought for 2016? Again direct variation. If this much meters of iron rod weighs, again अगर ज्यादा meters होंगे तो ज्यादा weight होगा, again direct variation. So all these are questions of direct variations. So I will give you a few questions to practice अगर आपको चाहिए हो तो. The next topic is inverse variation. उसमें क्या होता है? एक चीज कम होती है, दूसरी बढ़ जाती है. Can anyone give me an example of inverse variation? Yeah.
So, like, the faster you move in a car, the less time it will take.
तो स्पीड एंड टाइम इनवर्स वेरिएशन होगा. अगर स्पीड ज्यादा होगी तो टाइम कम होगा. ठीक है. एनी अदर एग्जांपल?
There will be more effort, then there will be less time.
Basically, the inverse variation is used in work number of days
Sir,
and
can it
number of workers or number of persons doing the work. तो अगर more persons होंगे तो less days होंगे. अगर लेस पर्सन्स होंगे तो मोर डेज होंगे. डू वी अंडरस्टैंड?
Sir, can it be length of a shadow and like the height of the sun? Like because of value?
Yes. In for inverse variation or direct variation?
Sir, inverse.
इनवर्स में कि अगर सन बेटा एग्जैक्टली तो नहीं बोल सकते, क्योंकि एग्जैक्टली हम हाइट से कैसे बोलेंगे, क्योंकि सी हियर इस टाइप का क्वेश्चन बनता है. द लेंथ ऑफ अ शेडो ऑफ अ 3 मीटर हाई पोल एट अ सर्टेन टाइम. एक सर्टेन टाइम पे बात कर रहे हैं, तो अगर 3 मीटर का 3.6 मीटर है, वी कैन फाइंड फॉर 5.4 मीटर्स. तो ये क्या हुआ, ये डायरेक्ट का क्वेश्चन हो गया. ऑल राइट. अब डायरेक्ट में एक चीज होती है, इफ यू हैव नोटिस्ड, उसका रेशो विल बी कांस्टेंट. जैसे मैंने आपको लिख के बताया, द रेशो विल ऑलवेज बी कांस्टेंट.
Okay.
हाउ द रेशियो इज कांस्टेंट, मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल बता देता हूँ. फॉर एग्जांपल इन द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन 15 ऑरेंजेस कॉस्ट 110. तो 15 की कॉस्ट है 110, तो 39 की कॉस्ट कितनी होगी, x. तो आई कैन डू 110 अपॉन 15 इज इक्वल टू x अपॉन 39. कुछ सोचने की जरूरत नहीं है. सो व्हाट इज दिस, देयर रेशियो. देयर रेशियोज आर कांस्टेंट. रेशियोज आर कांस्टेंट.
Isn't it like office ratios won't change?
बेटा इन इनवर्स वेरिएशन कुछ उल्टा होगा. This is a case of direct variation. When we do inverse variation, their product will be constant. Let's see. For example, 36 men can do a piece of work in 25 days. Up, if the number of persons are more, so I will let me tell you, if the number of persons are more, the time taken will be less. So ये direct variation है कि inverse variation है? Inverse. So it's inverse variation. अब direct variation में ratio constant होता है. So inverse variation में क्या होता है, the product remains constant. Product remains constant. क्या होगा,
The product of
36
what?
36 multiplied by 36 men into number of days. 36 multiplied by 25 will be equal to 15 multiplied by d.
So can you solve this question with that method?
No beta, we cannot,
We have to
because
use
yes,
productive
ये इनवर्स वेरिएशन है. एक चीज बढ़ रही है, दूसरी चीज कम हो रही है. दिस इज नॉट इन द सिलेबस ऑफ आईसीएससी ऑफ ग्रेड 7. सीबीएसई में आई एम नॉट श्योर, बिकॉज न्यू सिलेबस में क्या चेंजेस हैं, बट डेफिनेटली आईसीएससी में नहीं है, बट इट कैन कम इन ओलंपियाड्स. सो इन आईसीएससी ओनली डायरेक्ट वेरिएशन विल बी देयर इन ग्रेड 7. So D will be equal to 36 upon 25 divide by 15. इसको solve कर लो, आंसर आ जाएगा. 5 3s are 15, 5 5s are 25, 3 1s are 3, 3 12s are 36. So you will take 15 men will take more number of days. How much more? That will be 60 days. So if I would have asked you कि 10 persons को कितना टाइम लगता, तो यहाँ पे मैं 15 की जगह 10 कर देता, मैं डिवीजन में 10 हो जाता. That's it.
So can we use unitary method for inverse variation?
No बेटा, यूनिटरी मेथड यूज होता है कॉम्प्लिकेटेड क्वेश्चंस में, नॉट फॉर दीज क्वेश्चंस.
How can we like use it?
अब क्वेश्चंस कॉम्प्लिकेटेड आएंगे तब मैं बताऊंगा, बट उतना कॉम्प्लिकेटेड we will do at the end only after course completion, not now.
We have to solve inverse variation with productive means is equal to product.
Yes, no, not product of means. We have to solve inverse variation with this, the product remains constant, so you have to equate their product.
Okay.
ट्राई
Then
करो, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ट्राई करो. मैंने फर्स्ट का भी सॉल्यूशन रहने दिया है, तो आप नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ट्राई करो.
Sorry, sir, I'll delete my answer.
Sir, can I send again?
Yes, beta, yes. You can send again.
Okay, sir.
I can solve the question, but I don't understand like what wording should I do sometimes in the exam.
Beta, first of all, be relaxed that this is not in grade 7 ICSE syllabus. I will tell you, the product remains constant. So 420 into 9. So 420 men times what? 9 days.
Months.
That will be equal to
Sir, it's months.
The months. Sir, months.
months. Okay. 9 months. That will be equal to X men times 7 months. बस ये करना था.
Sir, if 420 into 9 divided by 7.
बस वो ही करना था. X will be equal to 420 times 9 divided by 7. Because this 7 will come in the denominator. So you will get 60 and will be 540.
No, sir, the answer will be 120. Extra bed is written.
Sir, I sent
So,
one for
wait. Wait, I am doing that. So there will be 540 men required. Beta, aram se let me complete. So 540 men required. How many extra are required? Minus 420. That will be equal to 120 extra men. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Next. Example third.
Sir, can I go and wash the room?
Yes.
Sir, who's the conductor? Sir, who's the conductor?
Where?
It was there in the previous question. Oh, contractor.
Contractor. It's a contractor, not a bus conductor.
Okay, sir. So what does it mean?
So we had food for how many men? 500 men. For how many days? 24 days. Reinforcement of 300 men arrived means now total men are 500 plus 300, 800 times D days. So D will be equal to 500 divide times 24 divided by 800. So 0 zeros cut, 8 threes are 24 and it will be 15 days. Because of those 300 persons coming, the food will last for 15 days more. Again, how do I know it's a question of inverse variation? If number of men increase, the food will last for less number of days. So Candy, Shinchan, Mickey Mouse, Mr. Bot, Chatty, Aganya, understood?
So what is a garrison?
So guys, you can do question 1.
So you have to do first or second?
You have to do the question number 1. Did you watch the room properly? So Shinchan and Mickey Mouse.
Inverse
Shinchan is
variation is easier.
yeah.
So inverse variation is easier.
Easy questions are easy. If I give you tough questions of inverse variation, they will be tough. Tougher
Then
than the direct.
okay,
So
so
48 men into 14 days. This will be equal to 28 men into D days. So D will be equal to 48 times 14 divided by 28. that is equal to 24 days. So I think we have done enough of inverse variation. Now we will go to sets. So again, sets chapter is beneficial for your Olympiad exams. Not all Olympiad exams have sets in the curriculum, and for some schools it might be in the school curriculum as well.
In school.
This is grade 6.
Yes, so I will start with the basics.
Yes.
Answer
This is from our book.
questions.
So concept of a set: a collection of books, a bunch of keys, a herd of cattle, a cricket team. So these are all a well-defined objects. जो basically जो definition होती है, that is a well-defined object, collection of objects is called sets. A well-defined collection of objects is called sets. So what do we mean by well-defined? For example, so UI, please read collections which are sets.
Which is sets. 1. A collection of words in the English alphabet. 2. A collection of planets in the solar system. 3. A collection of even numbers. 4. A collection of prime factors of 24.
Continue.
Collections which are not sets. 1. A collection of young players in a team. 2nd. A collection of beautiful girls in a town. 3rd. A collection of interesting stories. 4th. A collection of rich persons in Delhi.
So why these are not sets? Because they are not well defined. What do we mean by well defined? The definition of young may be different for you, and it may be different for me or someone else.
Someone might take 20 as
Yeah,
young
a
or
collection of beautiful girls. Again, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. So it might be different for you, it might be different for someone else. Same is the case for interesting, same is the case for being rich. So because it is not well defined, they are not sets. So the collection of all counting numbers less than 100, sets or not?
set.
It is a set. Everyone, you guys can speak, only UI is speaking. The months of a year beginning with letter J, set or
Set.
not?
Set.
The collection of naughty students in a class, set or not?
Not a set.
Not.
Not. Someone said
Why
set.
not? Sir, it's not a set.
Because naughty students, again, the definition might be different for you, might be different for me. The collection of all rivers of India,
Set. Set.
the collection of all points of a circle,
Set.
Set.
the collection of all political parties in India,
Set.
the collection of most talented writers of India,
Not
Not a
set.
set. Not a
not a set.
Not set.
Because again, talented, it may differ. The definition will vary.
no.
Okay.
Not set.
The collection of high buildings in a city,
Sir, all are not set.
Not a set.
not a set. Now, notation of a set. Okay. Notation of a set. Suppose मैं आपको बोलूं कि there is a set A. Sets are usually denoted by capital letters, और जो उसके elements होते हैं they are denoted by small letters. तो अगर मैं suppose there is a set, उसमें vowels है सारे, so I will write it like this: A, E, I, O, U. These are curved brackets. We will use this, and in between we'll write the number of elements. So A, E, I, O, U are what? The elements of set A. Ab guys, because A is also element, or let me write E. So I can write it like this. E belongs to A, means E jo hai, element E is in the set A. And if O is not in set A, I can write O does not belong to set A. So understood, guys? So, but O is also a member. This was just an example. I can write B. B does not belong to set A. O belongs to set A. So we can represent set in two ways. One is roster listing form and one is set builder. The one we studied right now, जो मैंने आपको बताया, A is equal to 5 elements, A, E, I, O, U. This is called the roster form, where I just list the number of elements. What is set builder form? Set builder form में I will not write the elements directly. but I will write something that represents the element. So these are examples of roster form: 2468, 235, 325, 253, 532. In set builder form, I will write it like this. ये शुरू में समझने में मुश्किल होता है. You try. I will also help you. So this is the name of the set. देखो ये मैंने लिख दिया किस फॉर्म में? सेट बिल्डर फॉर्म में. And sorry, this is in the roster form. And if I am writing in set builder form, मैं कैसे लिखूंगा? Firstly, I will open the brackets, curly braces. Then I will write x. Then this line. ये line का मतलब होता है such that x is a prime number less than 14. I will write x is a prime number less than 14. So if I have to write set of natural numbers less than 11, in the roster form, I will write a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in curly braces, brackets. But in the set builder form, I will write a is equal to x such that x is a natural number less than 11. So मैं ऐसे भी लिख सकता था x belongs to n. X is belongs to n means x belongs to natural number and x is less than 11.
Or
मैं
we can
ऐसे
write
भी
x is less than 11 and put a line on that. We can write 10 and put a line on that crocodile mouth.
yeah, so I can do this also. X is less than or equal to 10. So I can use less than or equal to. More examples. Set B of prime numbers greater than 4 but less than 30. In roster form, I will write all the elements, but in set builder form, I will write x such that x is a prime number between 4 and 30. Between 4 and 30 को मैं ऐसे लिखूंगा in the form of inequality.
So
This
tell me
means
what x belongs to prime number and that belongs to side and then that.
what are you saying? X belongs to?
A prime number instead of x is a prime number.
belongs to prime number नहीं लिखेंगे ना. जो n होता है वो एक नेचुरल नंबर्स का सेट है, वो यूनिवर्सली सबको पता है, बट प्राइम नंबर का कोई ऐसा सेट का नेम नहीं बनाया.
So we can't say x
No,
belongs
no,
to.
we cannot say. So x is greater than 4 and less than 30. This is an inequality. इसका मतलब होता है x is greater than 4 and less than 30. So then same way there are more examples of set builder form and roster form. Now types of set. Finite set, an elif set having no element or a definite number of elements is called finite set. For example, the set of prime numbers less than 10, finite set, we can count. The set of vowels in English alphabet, again a finite set. The x is a factor of 12, again a finite set. Now, if I ask you how many numbers are in this set, how many elements are in this set? So what you will say? There are 4 elements in set A. Am I right or wrong? So when I tell you to count the number of elements, उसका एक special name होता है. That is called cardinal number set. Set A. And there is a way I can write the cardinal number. I will write small n, then bracket open, name of the set, and equal to 4. So if I ask you what is the cardinal number of set B, you will say 5. And you will write it like this. If I ask you what is the cardinal number of set C, you will write it like this, number of elements in set C, and it is equal to 6.
Can I drink water?
Yes, drinking water is allowed. So infinite set, a set having unlimited number of elements is called an infinite set. So each of the following sets is an infinite set. Set of all even numbers, set of all points that lie on a line, set of all prime numbers, set of all natural numbers, set of all whole numbers. The set of all points on a circle. They are infinite. Then empty set. A set which contains no element is called the empty set, or the null set, or the void set. The set of natural numbers less than 1 is an empty set because 0 is a whole number, not a natural number. The set of triangles having two obtuse angles is an empty set because a triangle can have maximum of one obtuse angle. The set of odd numbers divisible by 2 is an empty set because odd numbers are not divisible by 2. Then we have singleton sets which have one number of element only. So next, we are going to study from a higher grade. So we have cardinality of a set. So number of elements in a set is called the cardinality. Then we have equal sets or equivalent set. This I will explain. So see. So first let's read the definition, then I'll explain. So who wants to read? Mr. Blah, please read.
Equal and equivalent sets. Two sets A and B are said to be equal if they contain exactly the same elements and we write A is equal to B. For example, if A is equal to curly bracket open 1, 2, 3, 4 curly bracket and B is equal to bracket open 2, 1, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3 bracket closed, then the elements of A and of B are exactly the same. That is, A is equal to B, although the order of the elements is different in A and in B. We also notice that if A is equal to B, then cardinal number A is equal to cardinal number B.
Okay, thank you. So guys, what they are saying is that if there are two sets which have exactly the same elements, for example, your set A has A, E, I, O, U, and your set B also has A, E, I, O, U, their order can change, still it means the same thing. And remember one more thing, I cannot repeat an element two times. So for example, if I ask you to write the all the alphabets that come in the name, which name? So we have which name? Okay, Zapman. So write all the alphabets that came in the name Zapman. So I will write J, A, P, and then M, and then N. I won't write the A again. I won't write the N again. All right. I cannot repeat any alphabet. So then let's come to this. So A has A, E, I, O, U and B also has A, E, I, O, U. Their order can be different. So I can say that set A is equal to set B. So these are equal sets. But if I say that C has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you notice that number of elements in A is equal to number of elements in C. So they are not equal but equivalent sets. So that's the difference. अगर नंबर इक्वल होगा तो वो इक्वलेंट होंगे, अगर एग्जैक्टली सेम एलिमेंट्स होंगे तो वो इक्वल होंगे. अब
Sir, I got
डेफिनेटली
connected.
अगर वो इक्वल होंगे तो उनके नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स भी सेम होंगे, राइट? अगर वो इक्वल सेट्स हैं तो दिस हैज 5, दिस आल्सो हैज 5, बट दे इफ दे आर इक्विवेलेंट सेट्स दे मे और मे नॉट बी इक्वल. Correct? Equivalent sets means just that the number of elements are same.
Sir, are equivalent fractions always equal? Like they are equal, but can they be called equal fractions?
Yes, beta, equivalent fractions are always equal, but these are not fractions, these are sets. So this is the sign for showing A is equivalent to B, और equal sign का तो equal ही होता है, but equivalent के लिए we use this sign. Then we have universal set. तो universal set में क्या होता है? Suppose there is a question in which I give you that all the students of a school, which school should I choose? DPS. There is a school DPS, all the students of the school. So there will be one class 1. There will be a group of class 1. There will be a group of class 2. So what is DPS for this particular question? It is a universal set. तो मैं जिस भी कंटेक्स्ट में बात कर रहा हूं उसमें मैक्सिमम जो एलिमेंट्स पॉसिबल हो सकते हैं दैट इज द यूनिवर्सल सेट. यूनिवर्सल सेट कैन चेंज फ्रॉम प्रॉब्लम टू प्रॉब्लम. ठीक है. कोई क्वेश्चन ऐसा हो सकता है जिसमें मेरा ए यूनिवर्सल सेट बना दूं मैं. कोई क्वेश्चन ऐसा भी हो सकता है जिसमें मैं बी यूनिवर्सल सेट बना दूं. बट द यूनिवर्सल सेट इन दैट क्वेश्चन विल हैव द मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ पॉसिबल एलिमेंट्स. So universal, okay. So who wants to read this line?
Sir, can I?
Second
Okay,
time already.
okay. Aganya, please read.
I didn't
Tani Bani,
understand
next chance I'll
universal.
give you a
So can
chance.
you explain me universal
A,
set
u-
first?
I will explain beta with questions. Yeah,
a
Aganya.
universe A universal set is the collection of all objects in a particular context. All other sets in that framework constitute subsets of the universal set, which is denoted by an uppercase letter U. The objects themselves are known as elements or members of U.
Okay. So you will understand better with the question. Let me give you a question.
This was not there in class 6.
Yeah, universal set was not there.
But then you were teaching in class 6 book.
So I generally, jumped to class 7. You did not even notice.
And it was 4.1, not 5.1.
I didn't understand uniform sets.
Uniform नहीं है बेटा, universal set है. So beta,
Universal
I'll
set.
explain this concept again in the next class. Abhi time nahi hai that I continue the explanation. So I think that's all for today, guys. I'll see you in the next class. ठीक है?
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye bye, kids. Enjoy.
Okay, sir, I think I understood now.
Bye.